Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Stranger Things. Last time on Stranger Things, we had Will the Wise, where Will is basically now in the care of his mother Joyce, and they're trying to figure out what's up with him. Hopper came by to figure things out, and they found, basically, they realized something's inside of Will. There's something a part of him from the Upside Down, and basically it's making him act weird, and he knows something. He keeps seeing something from the Upside Down, and he ends up drawing it on tons and tons of paper, and Joyce and Hopper put all the pieces together, and they figure out it's vines from the Upside Down, all emanating from the Hawkins Research Lab. Meanwhile, Nancy and Jonathan were taken to the Hawkins Research Center, and they were basically told by Dr. Owens. I believe one of you guys pointed out that his name is Owens. Thank you for that. Excuse me. Got some crap in my throat. Oi, sorry about that. Dr. Owens was basically given the whole spiel of, hey, don't tell anyone, this is our secret, and if you tell anyone, there'll be consequences. So, but you'd think that it would just be that, but Nancy was actually recording them the entire time, which I really like that. Yeah. We had a little bit of conflict between Eleven and Hopper, and it'll be interesting to see where that goes, and, yeah, I think that's pretty much that. Other than, I believe that was the episode where, Max got kicked out of, or Max left the group, and, D'Artagnan, is growing more, ate Dustin's cat, and is starting to turn into the Demigorgon. So, hooray! Way to go, Dustin. This is the part where I say no spoilers whatsoever in the comments. Let's keep the discussion to this episode and previous episodes that I have reacted to. Yeah, let's get straight into episode 5. Here we go. So many vines. How did they not run out of, like, crayons or something?
Now it's like... Now I remember.
And this kid has
I
some great
remember
acting.
all the time.
Even like his arm is twitching and everything.
Maybe.
Oh, that's right. Hopper went inside the vines. I mean, why didn't you already have that gun out? Come on, Hop. And why do you just have a revolver? I feel like you need something a bit more... anything. So... can't do it. Oi! Oh. Oh, spores everywhere. Alright, screw it, Hopper. Let's just go.
Don't you think it's weird
What?
how we only seem to hang out when the world's about to end?
It's not going to end.
Feels like it.
I mean, why didn't they hang out more after season 1? Do it. Ah, and it's awkward again.
I waited.
You think only a month?
Yeah. Yeah. Dang it, Nancy. I'm not blaming Jonathan on this, I'm blaming Nancy.
I saw him.
You saw who, baby?
Hopper.
He can see into the
He's in trouble.
vines.
I think he's going to die.
Oh no! Ah, he's not dying, see? Ah! Don't, please don't die. Please don't die, please don't die.
First, I apologize. Then, I get your mother whatever she wants.
Even when she's wrong?
She's never wrong, son.
That's right.
Can we have like a spin-off about these guys?
Not hungry?
That'd be cool.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, go. All right.
Dustin. Dustin, you realize this is all your fault. Dustin, that's not gonna save you. If anything, that hinders your movement. Oh, did she find her mother? Yeah, I guess it is.
Nancy Wheeler, Jonathan Byers. You two are a long way from home.
Wait, what? Wait, who's...
Well, take a look. Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Wait, is this the investigator? The guy looking into
I
Barb's
followed up on 200
disappearance?
tips. Most bogus,
Yeah.
but that's how these things always go, okay?
Whoa.
Her name was 11.
You might want to sit down for this.
Interesting.
You better get me that date now, Sinclair.
I told you I would.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Last year.
It's a long story. Oh crap, Bob. This might look awkward.
Bob!
That's my name.
Oh, Bob.
Why exactly?
I told you the rules. No questions.
Oh, well that's nice.
We just need you to help us figure out...
Let him in without letting him in.
Bob! Bob! Over here.
It would be an interesting plot twist if he was a spy for Hawkins.
Where?
Okay, I get it. That's Lake Jordan. And if that's Lake Jordan, then you're probably fine. Yeah, that's Sattler's Quarry.
And then
Okay.
if you just...
Whoa, who died in here? Oh, or maybe they're beasts. God, why does he only have to have 6 bullets? I'd be shooting everything in here. Oh, he's gonna make a torch. That's right, screw you. Oh, God. Why is it every show I watch has gooey, weird sounds?
Guys, this is Hopper's MIA, and I've got a code red. Code red.
That's interesting,
All
he
right,
called Hopper.
Dustin, again.
A policeman and a woman came looking for you last year. Did they find you?
She won't get better. Will she?
This poor woman. No one answers her questions.
She wants to talk.
The sensory deprivation.
Our children don't live here anymore. You didn't know that?
Seriously?
Am I done here?
Son of a bitch. You know, you're really no help at all. You know that?
Hey, language.
Hey, how about screw you, you unhelpful dick?
Where is she?
Doesn't matter. We have bigger problems than your love life. You still have that bat?
Bat? What bat?
The one with the nails.
Why?
I'll explain it on the way.
Oh, God.
Now?
Now!
Of all people you're dragging in to fight this thing, you're taking Steve into this? This is not good, man. God, Hop, how do you not feel that?
Son of a bitch!
Gun. Knife works too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate this stuff.
Wait, no!
You're serious?
I really wish I wasn't.
Prove it.
I can't.
How do you prove
So what, I'm
something like
supposed to
that?
just trust you?
He's gonna need a minute to process this.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
With vodka?
It's a central nervous system depressant, so yes, with vodka.
Just let him do his thing.
So you're saying we did all of this for nothing?
I'm saying I'm thinking.
Yeah. Just let him go.
Oof. Hey.
Hard to build a case like this.
Like 3 Mile Island or something.
Something scary but familiar.
Close enough.
Interesting.
That it hits the man right where it hurts.
Yeah.
And those assholes that killed Barb.
They'll go down.
Yeah. That works. What the? Oh, that's not good. Oh. Get to see into the past. That's strange. Did she? She went to go kill Dr. Brenner. There was someone else in there. Could that be Experiment 8? We haven't had 8 since the beginning of the show. Oh, that's totally Dr. Brenner. He just has black hair.
4 to the left. Rainbow.
What the?
453. Sunflower.
No.
Rainbow.
No.
453.
No.
3 to the right. 3.
She is
4 to the
constantly
left. 3.
seeing
Sunflower.
this?
Rainbow.
Okay.
3.
That,
4.
oh. Friggin' Brenner, man. Oh, I feel bad for Bob who gets dragged into this. Uh-oh. Crap, they're here too. Not what we need right now. Alright, well, he's still alive.
Hey, Bob.
Hi, Jim.
How about we leave? Always get the hat.
Are you okay?
Crap. They're connected. Oh no. This. Oh boy. And that's the end of that. Yep. Okie dokie. So, I wrote 2 things during this, so I'm gonna have to wing it in this discussion here. Also, I don't know if it was noticeable, but had a bit of a technical issue. Normally during these reactions, I stop the episode halfway and start new recordings because my camera actually has a limit on how much it can record at one time. And I hit that limit because I just was so wrapped up in the story that I just forgot what I was doing. And yeah, it was in the scene where the investigator was like coming up with things and drinking the vodka and stuff. But I noticed it pretty quickly, and I don't think you didn't really miss much of my reactions, I don't think. So I'm not even sure if it's noticeable, to be honest. So yeah, that's the episode. So the 2 things I wrote down. The first is the vines. Why did I write down the vines? Crap, now I don't even remember. God. I fell into another state of being in this episode, I think. This is actually weird. I just got so wrapped up in it that I just didn't even, I don't know, I don't know. Oh. I know I still gave my reactions during that, but yeah, I'm sort of just wrapped up in it, and it feels weird now that the episode's over, but yeah. It kind of feels like, I know occasionally, if I read a book or something, and this used to happen more when I was younger, but when I would read a book and then I'd stop, I feel like I just woke up from a nap, which is weird. I'm tired. Maybe I just need some caffeine. That's probably it. So this Sprite will not help me in that. Okay, I don't know why I wrote the vines. It's very insane in there. It's not... It's interesting, we're not... I mean, it's not exactly the Upside Down. They're just the vines. But they are obviously still trying, or they're still from the Upside Down, and the shadow creature is still from the Upside Down. So that's interesting. I wrote down story. I think that's because I think I wrote that down because of Lucas telling Max the whole story, and she didn't really believe him, which makes sense. But I don't know. That seems like such a hard story to tell. It's like, how do you truly explain all of this? And they're probably going to have to tell the story to Bob now. Poor Bob, who was just kind of thrown into the deep end in this episode. But yeah. So that's literally all the notes I took for this episode, but we'll keep talking a little bit. We had the stuff with Dustin. Dustin, again, it's like, I don't know. At least now he's, trying to get help from people on the whole Demogorgon D'Artagnan thing, but I don't know. It seems like a very strange plot line with the whole D'Artagnan thing. But it's alright, and it's kind of cool that he's got Steve involved in it now. That's really funny. That now it's a team up between Dustin and Steve, because Steve has the Bat of Nails. Why did he keep that? Shouldn't that be Jonathan's? He just sort of used it against the Demogorgon, but yeah, I don't know. But that is cool, and yeah, interesting team up there. And I like that Bob was put to good use in this episode. Like, again, the whole thing of throwing him into the deep end, but I like that he figured out where all the vines were, and figured out how to find where Hopper was. So that's really nice. The whole stuff with 11 and her mother, that's really emotional and really sad and interesting. I don't know if it's going to lead anywhere, though. We finally got to see inside of her mother's mind, basically, and, she's reliving those moments again and again because of Brenner. But that's about it. I mean, that's kind of it. There's been, no big revelation, and it's interesting, I know that there's 9 episodes in this season, so we only have 4 episodes left, and 11 hasn't gotten back with Mike and the gang, which is interesting. Also, another thing that's interesting, where's number 8? At the very beginning of this season, we saw a scene with number 8. But she has not come back at all. The only exception maybe is in this flashback where 11 was in the nursery with some other girl. Assuming that was 11. It's entirely possible that wasn't 11. It could have just been a nursery for some of the researchers. The researchers' kids. That'd be funny. But yeah, maybe because, if these are the experiments, why would you keep them in a room they could easily get out of? Because she just walked right in there and found her, so yeah, that may or may not have been 11. Plus, I think we really don't know the timing on that, how long Terry was unconscious or in a coma, basically. We don't know how long that is, so yeah, she could have still been a baby, or this could have been, a few years later, and 11 was a child. But the girl that was with her was that number 8, and is number 8 coming back? And what's the whole deal with Max and her her douchey not brother? Hate that guy. is just, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, we still got a long way to go. I guess the whole thing I was saying with like, oh, well, we're 5 episodes in and 11 hasn't, joined up with the gang yet. Well, I guess when I think about it, in season 1, there really wasn't, the huge, team up I was wanting until episode 7. Yeah. Like, it wasn't until the last 2 episodes that, like, all the plot lines started to converge. 11 and the group, Joyce and Hopper, Nancy and Jonathan, like, it took a while before all those plot lines started to converge. So, yeah, but I'm not sure exactly what 11's plot line has to do with our main story. Of course, I'm not even sure what is our main story. Well, I guess the main story is Will. Will and the shadow creature. The kaiju, as I call it. Yeah, I guess that's sort of it, and, that factors into the Vines, which could factor into D'Artagnan, but I don't know how that factors into 11 or 8 for that matter, so, yeah. That is basically it for this video. And interesting thing is, today is the first Monday where I'm going to be doing 2 videos in the same day. So if you want to watch more of me watching things, you can go ahead and see my reaction to Torchwood Episode 1. So yeah, you can go watch that if you want to. But either way, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Stranger Things reaction videos, I've got the full playlist down here, and I've also got some other videos you can check out. One of them is probably Torchwood. And you can subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on social media, links below in the description. Later.